It's stressful being in the DM chair. You can say anything you want as a player. You can do any stuff. You could
Really anything?
You can say anything, Naomi. Anything you
Let
want.
me just get the list of slurs on my phone that I've been meaning.
It has been 1 week since you tuned into this show last time, but here you are now with another little slice of comedy pie coming at you hot and fresh out of the oven.
Are you still thinking about the sandwich shop?
I'm still thinking about focaccia. Okay.
I knew you didn't pull out. You said you pulled out. I knew you didn't pull out.
It has... Okay.
Oh my god! You have to be able to finish the 3 words.
This is three false starts, but I'm
Dave,
enjoying.
you interrupted him.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shut up. I'm
Interrupting
going
me.
to shut up.
Okay, everybody ready for comedy and drama? Naomi, please. I'm trying to create some gravitas here. A feeling...
Sorry.
Suspend your
We don't
disbelief.
start.
Oh
We
boy.
can't stop.
Shafts!
So how are you doing?
Oh,
How
he's
was-
like,
you guys aren't.
I need absolute silence for
You
my
guys aren't
comedy.
in the room. You're all remote, but the energy in here has gotten very tense.
Tom is holding a loaded gun.
Very negative.
No, that's it's
I'm
just
not gonna
cold.
do it.
You just put on the Dakin air converter too cold, and now everything's chilly in here. I'm feeling warm.
I'm going to turn the aircon off.
It's
while
good.
you-
No, just
He's
down
not
a
going to
little.
do it. He's not going to do it. Don't worry.
I'm going to start the show right now. I've got a haircut booked for next week, if anyone's wondering. Not yet, but I asked the man on the internet if I could have an appointment.
Why are you branching out into topics that no one cares about?
Exactly. I'm trying to avoid the task at hand. That's why. It's called avoidance. Great. Shafts of light pierce the perpetual... Fucking hell.
That was not. You can't let.
Okay,
you can't
don't be
let
distracted.
Naomi having
It's
a little
just-
laugh.
it's just-
Jordan having a prehensile nose. You can't let any of this upset you. You got to get through it.
You gotta push through it. Gotta just push through it.
Everything really just follows you around the room, doesn't it, Jordan?
Pretend like I'm a kindergarten teacher. Oh my god.
Teach no.
Teacher.
Some people listen to this as a podcast. There are
It's
people
just-
who listen to this devoid of any
Yeah.
image context.
Sometimes you just gotta let it all hang out.
My
So-
character is an elephant.
For those listening to the podcast version of this episode, Jordan is using a filter that makes her nose long and flop around in a way that's really upsetting to me personally. To Naomi, by the way.
Thanks, Naomi. And now, the show. Shafts of light pierce the perpetual gloom of the Beggar's Court, the subterranean home of the Gribbits Detective Agency, who are, at this very moment, gathered outside the facade of Limehouse, the great building sunk below the city of Waterdeep. Sniffing at the threshold is none other than Charlie Goodboy, who is perked up, says in his dog voice, "Oilskin and death." For there has been a break-in at your home, and gathered out front are all of the Gribbits Detective Agency, Rockford Balboa, Charlie Goodboy, as I've already mentioned, Deathlich, Tommy Trotwood, and the Ganassi one, outplayed by Alex Lee. Her name is Zephyr Bell, and there's Trinessa, the bugbear girl boss, Vinegar Pims, an old man with knives, Gentle, a Loxodon monk, and none other than Drongo, a Kenku sneaky rogue boy. Now, because you've been
Sorry,
broken...
Carlo.
Sorry, Carlo, and also Carlos one. Oh, we couldn't remember last week either. Dietrich Hunterwald. He's just drinking in the corner. So there has been, this is just to catch you up on last week, there has been a break-in at the mansion. Charlie Goodboy is sniffing around at the threshold. You have decided as a group, or Vinegar rather, has suggested that you split up and that you four take to the roof.
And by the four, you mean?
I mean the very four in this podcast. Vinegar, Gentle, Drongo, and Trinessa. And just as you start to climb up the sides of the building, you hear a flash. And you hear a flash? Yes,
you
correct.
Hear a flash?
I meant exactly what I said. You
what
hear
does a
the
flash
pop of a...
sound like?
The fastest man alive. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, and he... Does the flash have any distinctive lines? No, you hear the pop of a...
That was fast of me again. He's always saying that.
It was very fast. You hear the pop of a flash bulb. And you see behind you that there is a ye olde box. A camera box. Dave, I need more confidence behind your eyes than I'm getting right now.
You're doing great.
You see a old-fashioned camera box, and emerging from behind it, you hear the like chick sound of an old-fashioned magical Polaroid, as a large piece of paper is removed from it, and you hear coming out from the oilskin tarpaulin, a hooded figure emerges.
And they haven't seen us. And they're taking a photo of the people downstairs?
Yeah. Well, you guys are in the photo. I'm trying to make it all work. It's going to be great. I've got a plan, Dave. Don't worry. And you see emerging and pulling his head back the figure of none other than Lorenz Delgado, which, if you watch back to previous episodes of the Gribbits Detective Agency, is a figure who is, or rather should be, dead.
And not a figure. I don't think Trinessa actually has had anything to do, now that I think about it.
Well...
No, but you know I watch every episode.
Or Drongo, or Gentle, am I right?
Well,
Okay, but this is interesting. I like learning new characters. So if she should be dead, then she will be dead. I get my crossbow out.
You get your crossbow. So as you guys are kind of halfway up the building, and you see below you this battle break out. This guy pulls off his head, and he's got this big red gash across his neck, and you see that below immediately a battle breaks out. Deathlich kind of launches towards them, slashing at him. Tommy Trotwood blasts out a spell. This kind of melee breaks out, and before it's even begun, Lorenz rushes past them and into the house. Dun, dun, dun.
So the four of us, like, we have our weapons out. Are we part of the fight? Or
well, it kind of all happens by the time
We're
it
just standing
flashes.
outside?
No, you guys.
I don't know about you, Trinessa, but I really feel like we could have helped in that
You
situation.
really should have helped.
I don't know. I massive leadership cock up as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and I know we made that bet, and you said, if you win, then you're going to have to let me make one decision. So I stood back, and I let you make one decision. I knew you'd fuck it up, whatever it was. I guess we'll just stand here?
Yeah, I guess we're just standing here. I guess this is leadership by deferral. Drongo, you could have fought. You've decided to stand with us as well, I see.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it was a very good photo that was taken, so I reckon maybe we should sort that out. I look like shit. I was blinking at everything.
Honestly, I take really good candid pictures, so I wasn't personally worried about that, but putting myself in your shoes, I would probably want to kill myself, so I get it.
So you've got a choice. Basically, you had kind of climbed over some rubble, so you can climb back down and go through the front door, or you can continue up to the roof, which is where you are headed, and try and head them off at the pass and access Limehouse from that angle.
I'm going to use a key point to use Step of the Wind, which will double my jump distance and give me a free disengage/dash action. And I'm just going to fuck off.
Where are you going to fuck off to?
Away.
Just away?
Yeah.
You're just going to...
I'm getting the fuck out of it. I'm getting the... Oh, this is really fuck.
Go,
I'm just getting the fuck out of here.
Okay, so
it's awesome to know that one of the people that knows how to use their skills is now leaving the other people who don't know how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
And where would one find these things that Jordan just had one of them? And where would you click if you wanted to look at them?
You don't have any of those skills. You're good at fighting, but tell me what you want to do.
Trinessa has the athletics skills.
Yeah, you're very athletic. So
Drongo at level 4 has second story work, which means that Drongo is basically a native of climbing up buildings. So should we go up?
Yeah, so I climb up and I absolutely don't let Gentle out of my sight.
So Gentle, have you jumped down or have you gone further up onto the rooftops, Gentle? Where would you like to go?
Back to the street.
Okay, so you,
away from this place.
So you jump down to the ground floor. You're in the Beggar's Court, which is kind of a...
Is there like another rooftop nearby?
You could.
Is Olivant's Pie Shop?
Yeah, Olivant's Pie Shop is just across.
I'll do a leap over to there.
Okay, it's quite.
My speed is 40 feet, and I'm a monk.
Okay, so you can jump down kind of 20 feet, and you can get across the square. The pie cart is quite rickety. It's just kind of like one of those old school caravans with just like a little...
Are we uphill? Can I jump aboard the pie cart and then kind of, just kind of Jackie Chan it down a hill?
No, it's one of those pie carts which is stationary. It's kind of just been built up.
Oh, it doesn't have wheels?
Yeah, so
Are there any, is there any, like, street cars?
No.
Like a San Francisco sort of situation?
No, because you're...
Is there a BART?
You're underground. Mass transportation is yet to be invented at this stage.
Any wagons?
No, it's because it's underground. You're in a hole, basically. You're in a big hole. Limehouse, which is the your center of operations of the Gribbits Detective Agency, slumped into a big sinkhole underneath the city of Waterdeep. So, yeah, transportation out of here, it's kind of a climbing...
But you can climb up the house, and you could even climb up to street level.
You can climb up to street level, or you can go through
I'll climb up to street level. I climb up to... Yep.
So everyone's going up. You
climb up to street level.
Yeah. What are the choices again?
You can go up to the roof. You can go up beyond the roof to street level, or you can go down to the ground, and then below that, I guess, is sewers.
So you can't get left or right. It's really one axis.
It's up or down. That's pretty much what we're dealing with.
Wait, are we climbing over a rope? I'm so confused. So we're just trapped out of this building.
No, you're not. You're not trapped out of the building. But you can go down and go through the front door, or you can go up to the roof, and there's a door on the roof as well.
I'm climbing. I rolled an 18.
Okay,
yeah.
climb.
Well, if everyone else is going, then I'll go.
Okay, well, so Vinegar Pims has skipped up nimbly up the...
Arthritically and nimbly.
Arthritically and nimbly. And he disappears up onto the roof of Limehouse.
And I'm trying to do exactly what you said, which I want to go in through like a third story window and try and cut off Lorenz Delgado, who's fighting with them inside.
You can do that. Gentle has jumped down and is probably 50 feet away on the roof of the pie cart.
I get a free dash action.
I'm sorry, this pie cart's roof is 50 feet wide?
No.
This is the biggest pie cart I've ever seen.
No, the pie cart is across the square. I'm saying... So you've gone up.
Okay.
Gentle has
gone
the other way.
Is there someone inside is there a pie cart?
What is going on?
It's chaos is what's going on. What would you like to do, Drongo?
I'm going to acrobatics. I'm going to flip up and go through the door with Pims.
Okay, you're following Vinegar Pims, Trinessa.
All right, I'm going to go up, but only because I honestly have a lot more to talk to Vinegar about the way he really fucked that up. So I'm going to hustle up behind him.
Okay, make an athletics check for me, please. Yes.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Sorry, I did the wrong one. 12. Plus 6, 18.
Great. So you just hulk your way up. Just pull yourself up. There's no feet even involved. It's all upper body. It's very impressive. So
Well, I have really long arms, so
very
not really surprised
amazing.
by that.
No one's surprised by it. So, Gentle, you do see that your compatriots are kind of across the square now. No?
Well, I wouldn't see them because I'm facing the other way running.
That is how running works.
Yeah, so...
All right.
I can do a perception
If it's taken
check.
us 6 seconds, I reckon Gentle's easily made another 50 feet by now.
Gentle is far.
Gentle would be 100 feet away.
Gentle is...
I can travel 120 feet around.
Okay.
Well, there you go. That's good. That's 36 meters away.
Okay, so we'll see. We'll come back to you in just a minute, Gentle.
Yep.
Jordan's
And she'll be all the way to fucking Timbuktu. Great.
just playing a game to see how far away from the adventure she can get.
Just see how far we can get. Okay.
Are there any wagons yet, or carts, or fast vehicles?
Well, wait. So, but you want to try and okay, I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, you see.
Good luck.
You see, Vinegar, because you're the first up to the roof. You see through a skylight. That you see Lorenz Delgado rushing up the stairs towards the giant portrait of Telemann Lime. And Trinessa and Drongo, as you catch up with Vinegar just in time to see a kind of water magically appear on top of Delgado, which then soaks him, causing him to slip. His arm claws into the painting and the frame of the painting, trying to hold himself steady. His arm drags down, breaking the frame. Then with his other hand, he slams the photograph onto the portrait, stabs himself through the hand, blood spurts, and just as your three friends, Charlie Goodboy, Rockfall Balboa, Tommy Trotwood, was there anyone else?
Deathlich, but I don't know if I call him a friend.
And work associate Deathlich, as the knife goes through his hand and blood spurts, all 5 of the figures disappear, and
The fingers. Oh, the figures.
the figures, they all disappear.
What happens to his fingers?
There's just a portrait there with a knife sticking through it. His fingers are gone. Meanwhile, across the square, Gentle, you are in the beggar's court.
For now.
For now, really, if you want to get up to the street, you've got to climb up Limehouse across the way. But there is a tunnel heading into under the mountain in the direction that you are heading.
Look, I'm a bit, yeah, I want to get out of bloody these. There's too much bloody bullshit going on. I just want to get GTFO.
Okay, well, you can go further under the mountain, or you can go and
I think I'll ascend.
Ascend?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can you can spend this round to head back towards where your friends are, and you'll be around behind them. What would you like to do on the rooftop?
I think Pims is trying to Jimmy open the glass so that he can slip in and look for the other 4 disappeared to.
You can use your thieves' tools to...
I don't have thieves' tools. I
You
got a
don't have
dagger.
thieves' tools? What kind of a rogue are you?
I'm not a rogue.
Wait, oh yeah, you're not. Drongo,
You got your thieves' tools on you?
Yeah, I got heaps of thieves' tools, and I swing them over to Pims. I say, "You do it."
Oh, I would. I couldn't possibly. While I am your superior, obviously I could do this.
Come on, Pims. We all want to see you do it. You talk about it so much. We want to see you be a thief. Come on.
Yeah, I could take one of these and 3 little hooks, and is this some kind of little saw, and I could probably get this glass. Okay, I'm doing it. Am I? All right.
Vinegar, do you see how you let your subordinates dictate what you're doing?
Okay.
Do you understand?
I think this is an argument you've decided we're having. I don't want to have.
Tim's, open the fucking
Obviously,
door.
you
I'm
don't want to
getting
have
cold.
a discussion about where you're lacking in leadership skills.
I just think that while we're on the mission and 4 of our employees have disappeared, it's not the time for you and me to be having this little discipline spat.
Suddenly you do want to tell people what to do.
Well, look, I'm. How about this? Nick, you can choose one time today, and you just choose what we do. And even if I think you're wrong, and I think it's stupid, I'm just going to go along with it. But if we do that, can we have this argument later?
This reminded me of a fight we had like 2 years
My
ago.
God, let it go. That was 2 years ago. All right, you know what?
Yeah, I know, but it feels like yesterday because it feels like you're saying exactly the same things again and again.
You know, I don't. I just start smashing.
Go ahead. Use your employees' tools to do your employees' job for the employee.
Great.
Go ahead.
I rolled a 2, so
Okay.
I think he starts just smashing his hand against the window or skylight or whatever it is.
Which
just
is
a fistful of lockpicks and.
Which is made of glass, so you take 6 damage.
Wonderful. 6 points of damage.
Bleeding damage as his blood drips down. You've opened the skylight.
Great, really good use of resources.
Really?
At least I'm
incredible.
doing something.
I've been using my lockpicks the wrong way this entire time. Thanks, Tim.
At least I'm advancing us towards the objective. Drongo, here's your lockpicks back. Sorry about that.
I feel like all you do
they're
is sit
covered
here
in
and
blood.
argue. I feel like you're not advancing us at all.
Do you want to lead? Do you want to take the lead, Trinessa? Please. I would.
No, like we said, you're in charge.
Meanwhile, Gentle has made her way across the square and bound nimbly. If you'd like to make an athletics or acrobatics check to...
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah? See if you can get up the building.
Yep.
So you find...
24.
Oh, very impressive. So you find yourselves, your superiors having an administrative spat on the roof of this of the building. They've smashed in the skylight. You can stay here with them, or you can continue through up to daylight.
Let's go. Keep going up.
Oh, Gentle. See, you've made it to us. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, so Gentle is climbing. How would you guys like to get down into the...
I'm not going to get into a conversation about this.
Oh, where's Drongo? Did Tom just walk out on us? Did Drongo? You there, buddy?
Pims has a rope, so I tie it to the side of the windowsill.
Okay, you got a rope?
Yeah.
All right, and you can easily descend down to the...
And I walk to the painting, and I inspect the dagger.
To the landing. You inspect the dagger.
I leave the rope tied for anyone else who wants to use it.
Trinessa, are you going to come head down?
You're the boss
down?
today.
No.
Let's go.
Okay, look. Just quickly before Drongo gets back, I don't think this argument isn't helpful for us, and it's not healthy for the team. So I respect you.
Hey, where's that elephant?
But I just...
No, that's good. Silence me. Yeah.
No,
no one wants to hear what Trinessa has to say.
That's not what I'm saying. I am just trying to... You know what?
Oh, that's never what you're saying.
Okay.
That's never what you're saying.
It's impossible to talk to you. You get like this, and I can't even talk to you. I try...
You guys used to go out
we're
or something?
following Vinegar's lead. It's actually really inappropriate to ask that question, Drongo.
I'm just getting
so I'm
a
going to ask
vibe.
you
I don't know. It's kind
to
of weird. I
park
don't know.
that and climb down the rope. Thank you.
And as you're sliding down the rope, Drongo, and all 3 of you land on the stairs, on the broad landing, the painting above you, out of the portrait and out of where the dagger is, a huge stinking beast emerges. Blue veins, yellowed and decaying, lunges forward and goes and starts flailing around.
What was that? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what it said.
A huge, it's probably 9 feet tall, a 9-foot cheese beast.
A cheese beast.
Has just busted out of the painting.
It's just you.
God, I've always hated cheese.
It's just you say cheese beast like that's a thing.
Yeah. That is a thing. I've got the stats.
It's not a thing.
I've got the stats.
A cheese beast.
I've got the stats.
Isn't
here.
Eden's character made of cheese?
And it grabs.
That's
It grabs onto you, Drongo in its hand and screams in your face.
I say, I'm lactose intolerant. And I stab it in its eye.
I can't hear you, Tom.
Oh.
Oh, fucking indeed. You're gonna get back in.
I think Tom's studio is just too complicated.
Yeah,
He said this. He said, "I say I'm lactose intolerant."
Oh, is that what he said?
That is genuinely what he said. I would never take credit for that.
Oh, that's a very good joke.
Okay, the thing's lunching. Can we try and stop it from?
It's got Drongo in
grabbing
its
our dear
fist.
boy?
Yeah, he's got your boy, man. He's got your boy.
All right, we go.
Roll initiative if you would like to do something.
I would like to protect our boy. So I'm going to roll, and I rolled a 7, which is not very good.
Give me that initiative, people. It's combat, yo.
And that's the big one. Yep.
That's the big one.
10.
And Drongo got 20.
Whoa.
We can see your rolls. We cannot hear you, which is going to incrementally be a problem
20
for us to.
He's saying 20.
He rolled a 1. He's saying he rolled a 1.
For us to do a podcast, but we can see your rolls.
And now he's doing a thumbs up.
Gentle, can you roll for me just so I have you in the order?
Just like the worst person I've ever met in my entire life.
Eden, Tom said you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Tom.
17.
17.
Can the chat hear him, or is it just us? Oh, the chat
Now he's
can.
nodding.
The chat can hear him.
The chat can hear.
Oh,
him,
I'm
so it's
so
just
glad
Discord
I didn't
we can't
say
hear you
anything
in, Tom.
too
That is
awful.
wild. Why aren't you in the
That's
Discord?
fine. Now,
I should have sent you my list of slurs.
Why can't we hear you? What did you do?
it's fine. It's fine. Anything that Tom needs to say, Tom's going to say to Naomi. Naomi's going to say it to me, and that's a fine way to do a podcast.
This is going to be great.
Well, actually, there was something in there that he said that I didn't want to repeat because it seemed really racist to me. But
Tom, don't be racist on the podcast.
Don't make
Not
me
on
racist.
our
I was on. I was
podcast.
on
I'm sorry, Naomi, that you had to hear that. Tom is usually a good boy, and it upsets me to hear that he's letting it all hang out. But you get to go first, Drongo, I think. And what's your cheese piece roll?
No, it's Drongo. It's Drongo's up first.
I do a stab.
And he stabs him. All right. If you roll the dice, I'll be able to see them and just be this.
he said I do stab.
Tom, you've left the Discord. Maybe if you
I do
rejoin
stab.
the Discord,
Get back in the Discord, mate. Come on, mate. We believe in you, mate. 10.
Oh, this is the best stream we've ever done.
This one is the best.
This is a
It's
good
because I am the
stream.
DM.
This is a great
So
stream.
you stab your
Eden is the
okay,
DM.
you do.
Can you hear me,
How much
you-
damage total? That's 11
basic.
damage. Great.
I can hear you,
So
Tom. We can hear each other,
with
but
his
they can't
two
hear us.
knives, even gripped in a giant cheesy fist.
We can have our own conversation.
The
And Eden
Drongo
and
stabs
Dave will
into
be
the cheese
completely
beast,
oblivious.
doing 11 damage.
To most of it.
Exactly.
What's your favourite crab?
I
I like the one that looks
next
like a
up
bowling ball
is
that
Gentle.
people just kind of put.
Gentle,
toothpicks on the side of it.
is climbing through the
I
rubble
haven't seen that one.
towards the street.
Cool.
Yes.
Gentle, you do hear from below you with your sensitive Loxodon ears the sounds of cawing and squawking as your bird friend is being crushed.
I'll take a quick glance back. What do I see?
So you see down through the bits of scrap wood, through the broken skylight. This is a zoom in as well. It's very cinematic. You see in the midst of Pims and Trinessa a giant hulking blue veined beast crushing Drongo in its fists.
Okay, as I see this giant beast crushing the friends and compatriots that I've spent so many long hours working alongside, my heart is filled with sorrow, but my brain is comfortable with the decision that I've made to save my own skin. Because were I to return, I should face such a similar fate.
I respect-
And I think it best that the adventures of Gentle continue and that I mourn in the way that I need to mourn at an appropriate time, and that time is not now.
You're trying to escape the battle royale, Jordan. I know what's going on.
I know. Okay, and that is Gentle's turn as she continues to flee towards the surface. It's now so the cheese beast smacks at you with his fist and does 7 points of damage. Drongo, you just got smacked. Bruh.
Yeah, that's fun.
We can hear you,
I don't
Tom.
care.
Hello.
He's back. He's back. You don't even care?
I don't care about getting smacked by a cheese beast. Do I look bothered?
You don't. No, you look fine about it. Okay, that makes
Those
sense.
eyes are way too wide for you to be bothered.
Do I look...
Way too wide.
The more whites of the eyes are showing, the less bothered they are. That's what I always say every day.
What a good saying.
Oh,
You
no.
got other good sayings, Naomi?
Oh, I got heaps, brother. You watch out for him.
And it's your turn. Trinessa, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna fuck this cheese cunt up.
Yep, fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Oh.
Big fucking, I'm just gonna fucking whack him.
I think you get 2 attacks. Is that right?
Do I?
No, I'm
Probably.
at level 4.
No, you don't. Nah.
Could though.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. Nah.
Aiden's DM.
Yeah, nah. Everyone gets 2 attacks. Nah.
God, you're a fucking nerd. Alright, so I got a 7.
Nah, that sucks. Boo, that misses.
No.
You're bad at
What do
this.
you mean?
7's not enough to fucking hit. You swing and a miss because you're on unstable ground. You're on the steps. You miss. Vinegar Pims, it's your turn.
Oh, that was upsetting to see. All right, I take out 2 daggers and.
Okay.
You watch your fucking
I
mouth.
didn't say anything. I just looked at you with sorrowful eyes. That's all Bims did. He's not. Oh.
You just said that was upsetting to see.
Yes, that's what he has a very expressive face.
Don't gaslight me.
Naomi.
I heard you say
He
that.
just has a very. I thought that, and he has a very expressive.
Who's Naomi?
Well, I can't do this on 2 levels at once. I can't have you playing a character
think you do it
angry
on a
at me
personal level,
and
Dave
you
Harmon.
being angry at me as well, because there's a point when it's not role playing anymore. The
The point where you just start reading into it that I'm talking to Dave Harmon.
Okay, I rolled a 14, which is a 21, and with my bonus attack using a superiority dice, I rolled a 2, which misses. But I think 21 might hit.
Yeah, the 21 hits. Its armor class is 12.
All right, great. In that case, I do damage, and I do 10 points of damage.
10 points. Oh my. The cheese beast slumps over and rises again with a cry. Drongo, it is your turn.
Fucking hell, Jordan.
Tell me, would there be any detriment to me using a short bow, even though I'm literally inches away from this beast?
Yeah, you'd have disadvantage to hit him.
Counterpoint, though, it would look pretty cool.
Yeah, look very cool.
It would look
You
cool.
could do it sideways. You could do it sideways.
Yeah. What if I do it with my teeth and I kind of... What part of me is he holding on to, please?
Your little chicken legs. He's got you by the legs.
Okay, then I grab
you. Chicken legs.
He's got bird legs, crow legs.
Bird
legs.
Bird legs. I use one leg to get the front of the crossbow, and I pull the other thing with my teeth, and I guess with my hands I flip him off or something. And I got 15.
You know, I've got to say, you said that Drongo cares about this, and I'm very strongly getting the vibes that Drongo does not care about this cheese.
That's weird. No, he's not into it. He's not into it at all. Okay,
I don't care. And
well, roll your attacks. What do you got?
I got 15
can you even
to
hit him? Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
And then I got a 5 for damage. So.
Okay, yeah. So you chonk him in the neck with one of your bows, and he goes. Argh! Meanwhile, Gentle has reached the surface. Reached the surface. Just as acid,
which I suppose would put you somewhere in the mercantile district.
Just as the thunder cracks and rain begins to fall. Could you make a Constitution saving throw, please? Gentle.
19.
19. So you only take half damage from this, but acid rain begins to fall. Very
Creating a huge water slide, sliding all the way down. Quick line.
slide. Causing 2d12 halved. So you only take 8 points of damage. 8 points of acid damage. It's a very localized storm.
This is the fight I'm actually interested in, to see which is Jordan versus the DM.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to use deflect missile.
It's not a missile attack, it's a saving throw, so you can't deflect.
No, but it's the rain. I'm going to deflect the rain.
Okay, sure. Roll. See.
Deflect
see if you can
the rain.
Deflect the rain.
Yep.
Do you have an umbrella?
Sorry?
Never mind.
So reduce the damage
None
by
of my
D10
business.
plus 6, please.
But it's actually not a ranged attack.
Oh my god.
It's not a ranged.
Sorry, what is it? It's not fucking melee.
It's a saving throw. It's an area of effect. Meanwhile, do you want to move somewhere?
I want to deflect the rain.
So you attempt to deflect the rain, but you find that it is still coming into contact with you, and as it is acid, it is burning you. You could look for
That's bullshit. All right. Is there a house nearby or building?
Yeah, there is. It looks like things are closed up now. It's the end of the day.
I rip a door off. Use it as an umbrella.
Okay, well you can make an athletics check to try and rip a door off.
19.
19. You rip a door
God
off.
fucking damn it.
And you now have a door.
Which you could use to deflect the rain.
I'd love to roll a 19 while I fight this big cheese monster, but I'm glad you rolled a 19 to make an umbrella.
Meanwhile, because you have stabbed him, the cheese monster takes a wild swing at you and misses. Trinessa, it's your turn.
I'm gonna just swing again.
Swing again.
What else do I have?
Hey,
All I
look.
have is my arms and my perfect manicure.
I took your and you're talking
And my heart of gold.
the personal manicure as well. Trinessa's level 4 now, don't forget, so has
Oh,
the
she's a
slasher thing.
slasher. What'd you roll?
Yeah, I am a slasher. I'll cut you up.
You'll cut
21.
20, so that is enough to hit you, smash into the cheese monster.
And that means it's slow for a turn.
Damage? Do I roll damage?
You gotta roll that damage.
10.
Oh, so your perfect manicure smashes.
And I yell, girl power!
Smashes into.
Spice up your life!
Who are you yelling to, Trinessa? It's just you and me and the boy here.
But as you.
Not everything is. Sometimes I just need to use my voice. I know. Okay, fine. I'll shut up. Every day with you. Every hour, every minute.
As you say that, as you say.
Why are you speaking, Trinessa?
I don't sound like that.
You realize that the cheese.
Why are you speaking, Trinessa?
Okay, that's actually fair. That's fair. I still have work to do on the accent.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. Drongo, you realize as the cheese monster was defeated and drops you, you find yourself land with a thud on something soft. And as you look down, you see beneath you the figure of Roquefort Balboa, who has shrunk
Cheese.
back.
Cheese. I said cheese.
Who has shrunk back to his form, and he goes.
That was Roquefort.
And it's like, I was trying to warn you. They're all. Don't turn on each other. You must.
You can clearly talk now. You came out and you
but
went.
I'm dying. You're interrupting. I was trying to. You didn't.
You tried to help us by coming. No, don't give me that. Wake up. You tried to help us.
Oh my God, vinegar.
I'm sleeping now.
Okay.
Would you let him have his dying words out without you having to... You're always bickering. You always have to have something to say to everything else. Roquefort.
I make sure someone takes care of my cheese. They are nearly ready. My masterpiece.
No, what were you trying to warn us about?
They're in the paper. Tout à l'heure. Mein Freund.
Okay, you can.
You know what? He was starting to be more of a liability than an asset.
I'm not here. Why would you say that? I'm still. Come on, I'm barely dead and you're gonna trash talk me? What kind of fucking leadership is that?
I'm not trash talking you. I'm just doing like a cost benefit analysis.
You know the thing I can't help but think is that if Gentle was here right now, she could probably heal him and then he'd still be alive. But
where is Gentle? Will she survive the acid rain? What killed Roquefort Balboa? Will Trinessa Vinegar Pims and Drongo go inside the painting like the DM wants them to? We'll find out next time, right after these messages.